All right, we are back again. Hello, Kick. Hello, Twitch. Hello, YouTube. RoboPower and Jose in the chat. What's up, guys? Damn, I lost. What'd you lose? What did you lose? All right. All right. We hold the phone. Get what cosmetic? I'm holding my phone. What's up? What my character's currently wearing? So hold up. Let me show you. That's just that's the standard look of the armor. It's just the normal armor. That's a Leonine's helm. Titanheart looks like a champion's regalia, and then the boots just look like a pair of iron greaves. Oh. Yeah, the cape does have sort of like a regal. Well, I could do that. Oh. I got the samurai cosmet. Yeah. I mean, if you want to call this samurai. Yeah, you're talking about this one, right? With a hat. Oh, upper right? Just do the fire helmet. Yeah. Ugh. Double critical strike avoidance. Ouch. I'm like, I'm not critting much. Yeah. All right, let's pump up this corruption a little bit. I definitely think we can handle 321 bonus corruption. Well, damn. Still have critical strike avoidance. Easy. All right, 683 corruption. We pushed the Forge Guard version to like 830. Forge Guard one was very survivable though. Ah, oh, jeez. That's what I get for trying to run past enemies, huh? Justin, thank you for subscribing over on YouTube, my friend. Oh, we still haven't cleansed this freaking mod. Golly. No. That was just that one timeline. And once I cleared enough, it cleared out all the old mods from from the beta era. That's long gone. But that was kind of a shock. Like, oh yeah, I haven't really played this guy since beta, since he's legacy. So, Jose, I gotta ask, what did you lose? You're like, I lost. Wait, you didn't think I was going live at 6? Thought I was running late? Well, 6 Pacific. I'm gonna lower it. Like, yeah, sure. Well, no, actually, I'll just go to a different timeline. We can go to the Black Sun. We'll leave that one. Oh, you weren't the first to comment. Ah. Are we ready for this? Are we ready for this? I already got a 40% critical strike multiplier here. Sure. Let's lower it down to 400. So I can farm out more armor, because that's what we need. We need more armor. $403. I certainly hope so. I certainly hope that they, for the next season, expand the end game. I think. Let me see if I can't look it up. Thank you for the likes over on YouTube, guys. Last Epoch road map. Now this is outdated, because things have changed. But in cycle 1.3, it's now, that would be cycle 3. That would be season 3. They did have Monolith Fate expansion on the docket, along with new procedural side zones. Now that's for cycle 1.3. What we were supposed to be getting in cycle 1.2 is Primal Hunt in-game events, Ancient Era story chapter, and Primordial updates. Now, what happened is they prolonged how long before the next season would happen into next year. And in their statement, they said they were going to be pulling stuff from cycle 1.3, patch 1.3, into cycle 1.2. and then they changed the naming scheme. It's now going to be season 2. So we don't know how much from the Cycle 1.3 update is getting pulled into the Cycle 1.2 update, now season 2. So it could mean Monolith of Fate. Now they did say here new procedural side zones, and Mike was saying in one of the live streams that they were able to get a newer engine of Unity, right? The version they had was like from before 2020. The one they have now is much newer, which he was excited by saying procedural content was a possibility, you know, randomly generated, so to speak. Procedurally generated content was now a strong possibility, which is what they had listed for Cycle 1.3. So if they have that, maybe it's safe to say that Monolith of Fate expansion and Unique False Echoes might be getting pulled into Season 2 now. So, yes, I do think it's a possibility. Oh, right. There we go. It updated correctly. Greedy, give it all to me. Give me that.
This is a mercy. Shatter. Behold, the rage of winter. Shatter. Do not stand in rise, my fallen champions. Aid me. This is a mercy. Do not stand in my way. Come, sons of Artor. Aid me.
Oh, there we go. Oh, it's lower. Keep current. Well, we're going to keep farming a better armor blessing. You got to push it out. Oh, come on. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay. Okay, so that's a couple to where I could try and get melee critical strike multiplier. These don't have the best stats. Yeah, let's see if we can't nemesis this one. Get some LP on it.
Stand down, die.
Okay, I'm gonna just leave. Bye. Hey, what up, Manuel? Over on YouTube is the default attack on right click. I reach corruption, but I'm not knowledgeable enough to know what's up with instead of another skill. So you can click on it and change what it is, right? You're talking about right click. Now, as far as I'm aware of, yes, because if you click over here on where your left click would be, it only gives you two options: move or attack. Move or attack. I believe we can go into change inputs. You can change move interact around. So instead of usability 5, we can change that to left click, or, you know, maybe even something like on the keyboard instead of having to use click. So you can change that here. Let's go ahead and give that a try. It won't let me change it. Okay, let me change it to H. Okay. So let's see what happens now. Okay, so now I changed it. What the... That should not be possible. No links in the chat. Hello, very nice to meet you. Get banned. Okay. You should not be able to post links in chat. So let's go. Streamlabs. Oh, Cloudbot, where art thou? Why is it working for YouTube and not Twitch? Inactive? No, we want Cloudbot active. No links in chat unless you are a paying subscriber or I've added you to the list. Oh yeah, you just reminded me I used a move skill on right click somehow. Yeah, so you can click right here and change what it does on each and every one. It'll give you a drop down table. Now, oh man, this is... That's cool, but that's gonna mess me up. Oh, no. You're all good. I was just using it as an example. Also gave me time to remove somebody from the Twitch chat. No worries, man. Well, I'm here to help. All right. Volatile reversal that I use on right click. Oh, void cleave. Yeah, volatile reversal is currently on W. What I'm using on right click is multi strike. Freaking Reefer Sage. I thought you were playing D4 today. Yeah, no. I'm not gonna be playing D4 for a while. Kappa. My biggest tip to anybody who might be watching right now going, oh.
Then turn her over and bang, up the butt. And this is where you need a small knob. Imagine you're holding a tennis racket or a little whisk.
Thanks, Reefer. So my number one tip right now to anybody who's playing this build but you don't like using no, I know. You activate it and then there's a couple seconds. If you're interested in getting into Sentinel and you don't like volatile reversal, my number one tip, especially for a build like this, is to run up to the enemy and just start doing whack-a-doodle. Wait for 2 seconds. You'll develop a feel for this, but you know, if you need to, count 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000. And then activate it. Your movement will be minimal, if any at all. So, example, I'm going to walk up to an enemy, whack, 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 press W. I only moved a little bit. As opposed to pressing that and then going all the way back to where I was 2 seconds ago. Especially on this build, it's actually quite useful. Because we're building up our stacks of armament, right? Building up stacks of armament, you press W, bam. There you go. There's no point pressing W then walking up and building stacks of armament and then going. You want the damage buff to be there for as long as possible. So it's best that you run up, attack, W, activate any bonuses you need to go, and then... And volatile reversal does not need to be in the W slot. For me, that was the most comfortable. So, example again, running up, tack, press W. You notice I didn't even move that time because I stood in the same spot for 2 seconds or more. And then I got all of my damage buffs from volatile reversal to go on. Systematically use it as a panic button. It's good for a panic button, especially if you're quite adept at knowing where you were 2 seconds ago. I grew to kind of have a feeling of where I was 2 seconds ago, right? But at first it was like you press it and then I killed myself because oops, I just went into a big damage area of effect thing. Hey, what up, Chris? Long time no see. Yeah, I've been pretty busy, man. What have you been up to? How's Jericho doing? Honestly, his videos stopped popping up for me. He's doing good? Okay, I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, on YouTube, his videos stopped popping up for me. Thanks, Reefer, for the bits. And in case you guys didn't know, this stream is sponsored by Ozempic Kappa. That is not true. Wonder if I still stream last Epoch. Yep. Glutton for punishment. He just got to 400 subscribers. Oh, nice. He's 100 away from that first milestone on YouTube. Thanks, Streamlabs. An Orion Seal with 2 LP, sure.
It's cold. Up there, Vietnam. It has to choose. I can't imagine a more beautiful thing.
Dang. Move that right there. Okay, there we go. Thank you for the likes over on YouTube, guys. No, we don't want that. How's it been? It's been going well, Chris. Still hammering away at last Epoch. I have been exploring other games on Saturdays. We did Witchfire for the past few weeks. Not exactly sure what I'm going to be doing this Saturday. I've been playing a lot of World of Warships off stream. I used to cover that game. But they, last time I was playing World of Warships, they introduced submarines into the game. And I'm like, dude, this is a game about shooty boats, artillery, surface-to-surface combat. And then you introduce submarines. But I recently came back and some of my gripes with submarines got addressed. So I've been enjoying it. That's what I'm talking about. Dong.
prove to yourself that you have the strength and the courage to be free.
I don't know, does anybody play Helldivers anymore? When I added that, Helldivers was like freaking hot. Man, Helldivers was everywhere, and now I don't even know if anybody plays the game. All right. You see Steam friends playing it on occasion? Okay, I guess that's enlightening. I guess that's good. It's just they got all this momentum, and then it felt like they kept making one big goofy accident after another. No, Deej, I'm right there with you. Because, like, Anomaly's good, but the main reason why I'm using it is for the crit. And honestly, that's kind of a feels bad moment when you're using it to make up what you're lacking on gear. Does that make sense? So I'm thinking about trying to hone it a little bit. I mean, like, Anomaly comes with some nice benefits, but like you said, someone who's very experienced with the Void Knight class, forget to use it as well. Because if it was a cooldown that you got to activate every couple seconds, then you would just develop muscle memory for it. But it's a cooldown that you activate like every 20, 22 seconds, depending on your cooldown recovery. And it's just, yeah, that something I forget. Now, I mean, you do get a lot of utility out of Anomaly. Don't get me wrong. But the way I have it set up is buff me, right? You get the time bubble, right? You get the void shred per second, so that's good. But for this particular build, we're doing 50% void, 50% fire. So, I mean, void shred helps the void portion of the damage. And honestly, that's what I'm feeling here. It's just like, I feel like I might be able to do better just doing an all void build. And that's why I'm thinking I might try out Black Blade of Chaos. Now, we're not going to get as much flat damage out of it, right? We're going to get, on this particular weapon, 70 flat, 51 flat melee void damage. I still want to use a sword. Now, I could use Apathy's Maw, but here's the thing. If I start using Apathy's Maw, I'm probably just going to do Void Cleaver Racing Strike. I mean, it's such an easy dunk. And then at that point, then it's a Void Cleaver Racing Strike build. It's not the Master Yi build. But I think I'm going to release this build on Void Knight as is, and then try and cook up something else. The mace, are you talking about Shadow Beacon? I don't even know if I have one. You talking about this? Anybody who's here knows the issue with this. Now you're more than welcome to use this. This is a great item for Erasing Strike. This is a terrible item for Void Cleave. Reason being, Void Cleave needs a two-handed sword or axe. So it's very constricted in that regard. And Void Cleave can just set you up with so much. Yeah. You can use it as a traversal skill. You can use it as a damage skill. You can use it to make the one-hander. Yeah. So you're talking about Aberoth's command. Could you set up for a dual wield? Yes, you could. I don't know if I have. Well, no, I have plenty of Aberoth's commands in this one. In this stash. Hold up. Yeah, so we're talking about Aberoth's command. So yeah, Void Cleave is now an instant and no longer a movement skill. So you can't use it as a movement skill. Okay. Void Cleave no longer has a weapon requirement. Okay. Ravaging Aura created by Void Cleave lasts an additional 9 seconds. Increase damage to damage over time. Increase area for area skills. Void Pin. So, yes, you could still use Void Cleave with something like Aberoth's command. Now, you can't use it as a movement skill. That's okay. All right, so you can just take this. You could just take this out because it'd be a traversal skill. It really would buff your Ravaging Aura. So that's something you could take. You can't use 2 of them. You might be going, but dual wield, right? Dual wield. Well, here's the problem with Sentinel dual wielding. They can only put swords in their offhand. So you can have an Aberoth's command in your main hand, but you cannot put an Aberoth's command in your other hand. Now, I don't know if you'd want to do that anyway, but you're limited to swords. Again, not bad. For me personally, when it comes to dual wielding on Sentinel, the 9% damage taken while dual wielding is just... It's a nope for me. But you could use it with something like Weapons Master, 5 points. Increase melee attack speed with a sword and more melee damage with a mace, right? Oh, with a mace. Aberoth's command is a scepter. There is a difference between maces and scepters. So unfortunately, you wouldn't be able to get a bonus. Now, if you want to put an axe, but then we'd lose the Void Cleave. Have to use Aberoth's command in this regard. You'd still get the 10%. Yeah, kind of misleading. Yeah. I don't really feel like I need this extra damage. Hold up. Well, let's see if we can't clean this up a little bit. So, with Anomaly, we're getting critical strike chance. That's obviously the main one, but we're also getting attack speed. And we're getting Exacerbate. Now, if you could put 5 points into Mark of Rot, void damage taken by the enemy, but I think what you would have to do when enemies return to the present, so this is kind of tricky. You would have to cast Anomaly on the enemy. Even though it's going to create a time bubble for you, you would have to hit the enemy specifically to get this massive void damage taken. So I'm thinking about pulling these 7 points out. I could grab some health. Or I can grab even more strength. So I can grab health. I'm on my way to Champion of the Forge, but I think you need to put at least 10 points in here to get to Champion of the Forge. Oh, no. That's the one I don't want.
Hello,
I could get some flat. Hey, what up, Spellpot? Welcome back. You deal increased melee damage and you have increased armor and void damage if you have killed an enemy. So wait, you get increased melee damage, period. So wait, do you get increased... Hope to be on your level one day, but PoE 2 is coming out this week. Yeah, no problem, man. I could put points into Renouncement to gain vitality, just flat vitality. So I could drop this. Okay, that's 10 points. 15 points. Oh, shoot.
hello, traveler.
Okay, so that leaves me 8 points. Now, I could get increased bleed chance. I kind of wanted the increased void damage, but let's think about this. You guys can't see it, but my melee critical strike chance is now 52%.
Hello, traveler.
So instead of taking Avatar of Regret, we would get the 8% movement speed, so we'd still be kind of speedy. Okay. And because of that, my critical strike multiplier is now 424%. My strength is 83. Okay, so let's think about that. If I can increase that to +2. So per 2 strength. 2 strength with a 2-hander, you gain 1% critical strike multiplier. Okay, so 80 divided by 2. What was that, 40? Oh, oops. So 83 divided by 2, that's going to be what? 41 and a half? Or 40.5. 41 and a half. There we go. I can do math. So if I can add one more strength, put a point here, I get a 42% critical strike multiplier bonus. Okay, well, let's... Nathan, thank you for the follow on Kick. Hey, what up, Dr. Grim Reaper?
This is a mercy. Shatter. Behold the rage of winter. Shatter. Do not stand in. Rise, my fallen champions. Aid me. This is a mercy.
Can we check out the action? What's going on? Oh, so that
My way.
that little Master Yi build I was what? Oops. That I was doing on Forge Guard. I'm now doing it on Void Knight. I got the most health you've ever seen on a Void Knight. It could be higher. Believe it or not.
This is I did what I must to protect my people.
Still trying to do some damage. This is hardcore? No. This is softcore. I don't play hardcore. Build looks good. We pushed it on the Forge Guard version. I pushed it to 834 corruption. This is right now 400 corruption. Trying to get some better blessings. Okay, let's see what you said. I've been working on hardcore with a friend, but he kept dying at Lagan. So I just continued farming in hardcore. I'm on the second Harbinger, and I normally only play solo character found. 1350 plus? Nah, because even on the Forge Guard, I could have optimized a little bit more, maybe push it to 900, but Forge Guard was certainly more tanky than this because he's got all the armor buffs. He's got the damage reduction buffs that you can get in the Forge Guard tree now, right? I was able to take this 5% damage reduction. I was able to take this 15% less damage over time reduction. If I wanted to, Hammer and Anvil's nice. Do I want to put the 5 points here? I would have to pull out of this. Like, where I don't think I have any armor shred on the build. Huh. Huh. What does he got? Dreamthorn. Let's put that in there. Huh, yeah, you know what? Maybe I could try and fit some armor shred into the build. Yeah, they are, and I don't really want to mess with those on my gear. Yeah, let me finish out this Echo. I could also try and fit in some idols. Some armor shred idols. Because on the gloves, this is my only place where I got frailty on the build. I don't want to mess with the health. So I would have to work on a new pair of gloves. And then I'm not going to try and get a 2 LP Nihilus and then slam T7 health and armor shred. Yeah, they're very nice. So okay. Okay. Okay, so let's go to my 1.1 stash. Oh, chance to shred armor. No, I'm not playing in cycle 0 flex. Okay. I could take this. There's only a 53% chance. Yeah, it's in Legacy as well as Cycle. 0 flax. Yeah, the oh, subbed on YouTube for me as well. I appreciate it, Dr. Grim Reaper. Yeah, 0 flax. It's in the main game. It's in all different variations. It's not a seasonal mechanic, but they did announce that they're going to be toning the amount of enemies that have the ward shield. Because the system they had before was like an unknown damage reduction that would kick in if you're doing too much damage. You'd be just waylaying on a boss. You're doing a whole bunch of damage. Then out of nowhere, your damage would just get cut in half if you're doing a high damaging build. So they decided to do this ward thing so you can do full damage, but all that really did was impact the builds that were not doing enough damage. Because the ward decay threshold is not fast enough. So yeah, it's a system that needs tuning. They did announce that they're going to be tuning it. It definitely helps low DPS builds. You think it helps low DPS builds? Or the change is going to help low DPS builds? Yeah, but the main issue I had with that, like, you guys remember that Beastmaster build I did, and I was clearing like 450 corruption. I probably could have pushed it to 500 corruption. When I went up against Aberoth, I would get to one of his main ward checkpoints, and then I'd start running around, and the bar is kind of slowly ticking down, and I'm trying to dodge all this stuff. It's got to be my least favorite mechanic. Makes you feel like you got to play meta. It can be rough at times. Because like that Beastmaster build felt solid, but against something with so much health like Aberoth, it wasn't enough. Okay, so 53% chance to shred armor. What's my health now? So I effectively lost close to 200 health. Let's instead of me trying to guesstimate, I lost 140 health, so not close to 200. With that one idle change, I lost 140 health. Well, if you're a leech, and that was a leech build. That was a leech build. You can't dodge everything. Eventually, you'll get whittled down. But ward is degenerating while you are attacking, so you can get through it faster than by yourself. That's the thing, though. Because you get down to that first checkpoint, so to speak, and then he gains that ward bar each ward bar is equal to like what, 75% of his full total health, 100%. And sure, it's helping you whittle it down a little bit faster. Zero Flax, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. Sure, it's helping you whittle it down a little bit further, but on some builds, it just felt insurmountable. Huh. Okay, you know what? Let's try the passive tree option. Now, obviously, Aberoth was not designed to be killed by every build.
Hello, traveler.
Maybe it's a perception problem. Nisha's nice way of saying get your eyes checked. Okay. So let's think about this. Originally, I had 2 points, 3 points, 1 point. So 5, 6, and then 12. So 18 points I pulled out of Void Knight. That's 18% critical strike multiplier that I removed. Oh, no. Make that, add +1 to that. 17 points to gain 40% critical strike multiplier. Now I'm going to put 5 points here for 100% armor shred. No, that was 20 points. Because I only had 5 points here. 20 points. So I lost 20% critical strike multiplier to gain 40, some extra health, and 100% armor shred. In the process, I lost, what do I have here, 4 points. In the process, I lost increased melee void damage. So I lost three points here. What is that, 5 points per? I also lost the melee kill threshold. I gained some vitality, which with this is doubled the health scaling. And then I lost the increased melee damage and increased void damage. I had 2 points, 4 points. So 4, 2. So that's 6. Okay. Let's see if it was worth it. That's 20 points I pulled out of there. So I lost those bonuses plus the 20% critical strike multiplier to gain increased melee critical strike multiplier and or critical strike chance, and then increased critical strike multiplier. Okay. You know what? Let's go to the arena. We'll see how worth it is. Because my main gripe with the points here is this activated on if you killed an enemy recently with a melee attack. But when you're fighting bosses, unless they got a bunch of ads, you're generally not getting this buff. So that was an issue I was having. Wait, was that over 10 mil? Oh, I think I know what's going on here. Yeah, it is lower than average. Well, because Forge Guard also had access to some goodies right here, like just flat melee critical strike multiplier. Now, granted, I feel like I'm making up for that, right? So that was what, 60%? I'm making up for that by having points here in the Void Knight mastery tree, but I keep pulling points out. Okay, so let's try it with the way I had it set up before. So we're going to respec all of this. We're going to put our customary 5 points in there.
Hello, traveler.
Wait, I have 1 point left. Where'd I have this 1 point spent? Wait, where did I have it? Oh, maybe I did that. Okay. So health has gone back down to what it was. Okay, it's okay, definitely a little bit better with the other way I had it set up. Okay, so let's just respec all. VK damage doesn't seem consistent. It wasn't very consistent on the Forge Guard either. It had a higher floor. Okay. I think Renouncement going to be worth it over something like this. Yeah. Okay, so what if we just put 20 points into Forge Guard? All right, and then we ran something like this. Oh, oops. Okay.
Hello, traveler.
So, I do think that Armor Shred was a good choice. But I think the most effective thing would be to get Armor Shred on the gear somewhere. But I don't really want to mess with anything. Yeah, that was a 10 million crit. So I think if you can get 100% armor shred somewhere else, you can fit the few extra points here in Dread. I don't think this is going to be worth it, and here's why. Sure, you get a higher echo chance, but you lose reduced attack speed, and then I don't really care about the increased mana cost. But the thing is, I'm not really aiming for echo damage, because even if I get the void cleave to echo, it's not going to get all of these bonuses right here, right? So even if it should hypothetically echo, unless I've seen it echo though, but you know, excludes movement abilities and anomaly. Okay, but there, it echoed. Nonetheless, it did pitiful damage. The reason why, it's not getting the benefit of the cheeky little every 2 seconds your next fire melee attack, every 2 seconds your next void melee attack. It's not getting that benefit. It's not getting all that flat damage. Okay, so I do think this is the preferable setup, unless you have armor shred somewhere on your gear. Hey, what up, typical outlaw? That's a T7, isn't it? Yeah, it's a nearly max T7. Ooh, the possibilities. I kind of want to mess around with it. Okay. So we're stuck with the fire damage. Ready for PoE 2 hype train? I'm not planning on playing it at launch. I will definitely check out the game. I just think servers might be melting at launch, though I've had a lot of decent pushback on that statement. Nonetheless, I do think with the addition of console crossplay, cross progression, I know they have a console version of PoE 1, but it's not crossplay, it's not cross progression. I think it's going to be some challenges. Hopefully, everything works out great. I wish the best to Grinding Gear Games. I want their launch to go well. Definitely possible. I'm still excited for a new ARPG experience. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, chat. Oh, we definitely do not want to use that one. Do we try and seal this? I could also Glyph of Chaos, but... Please work. Please work. No. Okay. I'll save that for later. I'll save that for like a one-handed, not a one-handed. I'll save that for a 1 LP sword. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh yeah, oops. Just wasting my glyphs of envy for no reason.
This is a mercy. Shatter. Behold the rage of winter. Shatter. Do not stand in my way. Rise, my fallen champions. Aid me. This is a mercy. Shatter. Do not stand in my way. Come, sons of Arthur. Aid me.
Yes, sons, come rally to me.
Stand down. This is a mercy.
Oops.
Shatter. I did what I must.
I did what I had to. Oh. Give me the good one. I mean, it'd probably help if I actually joined the Forgotten Knights faction on my legacy character, but that would involve me to go kill some stuff in regular monoliths.
This is a mercy. Shatter. Do not stand and behold the rage of winter. Shatter. Do not stand. Rise, my fallen champions. Aid me. This is a mercy. Do not stand in my way. Come, sons of Arthur. Aid me. This is a mercy.
Oh, come on. Get out of here with your...
Do not stand in my way. I did what I must to protect my people.
Nothing. Nothing. Nothinng. Nothing. Nothing. See you later. Oops. Oh, what? You have died.
Stand down or die.
Oh, come on. That was actually a good roll. You couldn't just give me 1 LP on it?
Freedom is the right of all sentient beings.
This guy. Thanks for the bits, Reefer. Niche. Niche! Niche! Bird up! What up, Josh? Over on YouTube, Evening Babbling in chat. How's everyone doing today? A new build, buddy. How is this one? This one's okay. This one's okay. I'm just whittling it down, trying to figure out the right placement, man. Hopefully you're having a good one too, Josh. Welcome back. Block chance, health regen, critical strike, minion health. Sure. I don't even think I want to pick this up. I feel like they ruined it. Nonetheless, I'm going to take it. All right, there's something I do want to try. Okay, so let's look per 3 vitality. So 1% more void melee damage per 3 vitality. How much vitality do I have? I have 18. So I'm getting 5%. No, 6%. 6% more void. Getting 6% more melee void damage. Okay. So here's what I want to try. You know what? Let's try it as is. As is. Take one of my legacy. Okay. Oh, that's right. Oh, I can't try it tonight. I have to unlock it because he's a legacy character, which means I have to go into standard monoliths and kill a boss, and I can't use glyphs of envy because it goes to the empowered monolith. Okay. Well, back to empowers. I'm not going to sit here and put you guys through me farming through regular monos. It's going to be boring as hell.
You have no power here.
Thanks for the bits, Reaper. Well, that was cold. That was cold, Reef. Oh, hey, yo. Reaper, the other day on Thanksgiving, I pulled the turkey out of the roaster. And my wife was like, bird up. That's a bird up. Peekaboo. On a holiday too, man. Yeah. Hey, it was good, man. It was a big bird up, man. Dabs all around. No, I'm kidding. We doing dabs? Not me. Federal employee. This is a garbage roll. Now watch, this is the one where I get like 2 LP on it. I hate ads. Apologies. Always pop up during the good stuff on stream. No, I actually have never been tested. But there's always the threat that they might, you know. I've worked there for 12 years. I don't want to just throw it away. Because watch, the one time I finally take a dab and all of a sudden it's like, we've just... the law of averages.
My fallen champions, aid me. This is a mercy. Shatter. Do not stand in my way. Come, sons of Arthur, aid me.
Oh, come on. Barf. No. Later. Oh, hey, what up, Air Dragon? Bird up. Big bird up. That's still a T6. Later. Mega Bubble. The Mega Bubble. But I really pushed down all the way. Okay. Well, time to head up this way.
Stand down or die.
You remind me of Penny from RWBY.
Stand down or die.
You're gonna have to fill me in. What's RWBY? Animated series, sort of anime-ish. American made. Okay, well, you lost me there. It's not anime. No, I'm kidding. Thank you for the likes over on YouTube, guys. Appreciate it. From Rooster Teeth? Okay. Yeah, red versus blue.
Stand down or die.
Greetings and salutations, good sir. My liege.
Stand down or die.
Is that so? Is that a fact?
Stand down or die.
Oh, hey, did you break 5k HP? Yes, I did. $5k HP has been achieved.
Prove to yourself that you have the strength and the courage to be free.
longest arena of all time. Come on. That's like a T6, right? Yeah, okay. Empower. Oh, I'm finished with you. Bye. Yeah, gee, thanks. Yeah. Health on kill. Gee, thanks. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
The Epoch is ours!
Jeez. That should be illegal. Putting two of those guys right there? Come on.
This is a mercy. Shatter. Behold the rage of winter. Shatter. Do not stand in my rise, my fallen champions. Aid me. This is a mercy. Do not stand in my way. Shatter. Come, sons of Arthur, aid me. This is a Shatter. Do not stand in my way. I did what I must to protect my people.
All right. All good in the hood. Thank you for the likes over on YouTube, guys. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here for tonight. Thank you so much for being here. I'll be back again tomorrow. We'll be continuing the Void Knight experience over here. And yeah, thank you so much for being here, guys. I really appreciate it.
All right. Good night, bro.
Good night, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope you're all having a good one. Air Dragon, pleasure to see you. Absolutely. So if you're over here on Twitch, we're going to go ahead and raid It's Funkle. He's also streaming Last Epoch. I don't know who this guy is, but nonetheless, he's playing Last Epoch. So let's go ahead, shoot him a raid, and have a good night. All right, catch you guys later. Hope to see you guys again tomorrow. Back with more Last Epoch. Peace out. All right, YouTube, thanks for rocking with me today, guys. Thank you so much for being here, and hope to catch you guys next time. Peace.